Hey, doing Duff here. I'm doing my last cosmetic upgrade to my Ninebot One. On Amazon I purchased some of this carbon fiber looking like film. I think this is the kind of stuff that you would use to like wrap a car. And you peel off the back here and it's it's not adhesive, but it's sticky, it's clingy. So I bought some of that, and my intent is to put it on the underside of these pedals, which are all destroyed from my various accidents. So I'm taking out the set screw down here. I use my 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench to get it out. Pulling, oops, you have to tap out the rod here in the middle. And then be sure to grab your two plastic washers as well. Set the bot aside. And just FYI, this morning I took almost a 10-mile ride. Didn't film it, but yeah, it was almost 10 miles, so it was good. Alright, so I'm just laying this on here, cutting very rough. I'm giving myself some extra space so I can grab the edges and pull it taut. And again, if you're like a perfectionist, you're going to be much more exact with this than I am. But since I know that more than likely this is going to get, scratched and damaged over time, I'm not going to go crazy with it. Okay, so there's my piece of carbon fiber looking wrap. Looks like I have some sort of organic material embedded into my grip tape. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to flip this over. Again, this might be better handled on a table as opposed to someone's lap. I wiped this down with just a paper towel, wet paper towel, just to get some of the scuzz off, but I didn't do any extensive prep to it. And just FYI, I've already done the other pedal, although I haven't shown it to you yet, so that's the only reason that I'm filming it, because I kind of know how this is going to go. Alright, so take my backing off. Make sure you have lots of overlap, and then kind of start in the middle. And work your way out. Nice thing about this is, a lot of... This side's a little bit more challenging because of the ripped up label. It makes it not as smooth. So, but what you can do basically is pick it up and, because it's not adhesive, it's more like a static kind of deal. Pick it up and work out the bubbles, working from the inside to the outside. Unfortunately, on this side there's a lot of bubbles just from the sticker. If you wanted to be a perfectionist, you would probably remove the sticker, I guess, and sand it down and get all these little high spots out. But again, I don't really care. Alright, so I'm pushing it to the edges. You can kind of see the outline of the pedal here. Part outside the sticker is good. Alright, so now I'm going to try to go over the edges somewhat. Just using firm pressure with my hand and kind of using a rolling motion. And of course this technique would work on any electric unicycle, not just a Ninebot. This area down here where the hinges are, we'll work on that more as we trim it. Okay, so now you can see I have it kind of rolled over the edge. Now all I'm going to do is use my utility knife. And again, this is not the safest way to do this, but I'm just kind of trimming along the lip, leaving some overlap. Okay, see how that's... Okay. So now I have that edge cut there. And you do want to have some of it bent over the edge to try to minimize the film from peeling up later. Okay, so I'm going to trim these easier areas and then I'll come back when I trim down here. Okay, you can kind of see my edge here. Again, I'm not being very precise. Looks okay from this angle, which is all I care about. Alright, around the hinge I'm just, you have to almost kind of like cut a relief crease so you can work it around the edge. And like right there I have some tension, so I'm going to just cut a crease. There we go. And you want to make sure that you're not covering up any of these holes here or impeding them in any way, since that's where the washers go and that's where the pedal pivots, so you want to make sure that you're not impeding that at all. I'm cutting out this spot here. I think this film on Amazon cost $8, something like that. Very affordable. Like that. Alright, so I have one more circle here. One last corner. Okay. Okay. All right. So there you go. The pedal is covered. And then all I'm going to do is hit it with hair dryer. So my main function with the hair dryer is to heat these edges. Just heat the edges and then use your hand to, or your finger to try to seat these as much as possible. And the cool thing is even if this would start to lift on the edge, I believe you can just heat it up with the hair dryer and just kind of push it back down. So it'll be interesting to see how durable this turns out to be. And much like the plastic dip, if it turns out you don't like it or it doesn't stick or whatever, you can just peel it off and there's no harm to the pedal. You know, it's totally reversible. Alright, so let's put this back in. I'm going to line it up. Oops. sure to line your washer up, your first one. Second one usually goes in easier than the first one. You want to push the pin in until it's about even on either side. It should be just about flush. Okay. Take your little set screw deal, make sure it's nice and tight. Alright. Now for the big reveal. There you go. That's the side I did already, but it looks better because there's no sticker under there. But it looks pretty sharp. And I'm curious like how it'll react, you know, when I'm doing a tight turn where that can sometimes scrape the pedal. If it'll actually hold up to that kind of scraping or if it's just going to tear right away, but I'll find out. But the good thing is if it does, I can fix it or I can replace it with more. So that's how you put the film on the pedal of your Ninebot One. Until next time, Duffman out.